Hello mommies, it's another episode of The Mom. I'm so excited today because I have another mom with me to be discussing on The Mom. The program is The Mom, where we talk about motherhood, raising kids, and all that affects our day-to-day life. And my name is Rashide Yahaya. So today we'll be discussing about the impact of social media on our children and how parents should guide their children, or should they not allow them to use the social media, and at what age. So today I have with me.
Okay, my name is Joy Olaiwola. I'm a mother of 3.
Okay.
My first 2, they are a set of twins.
Wow.
And they'll be 9 in May. And then I have a younger baby that'll be 2 in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how you in particular, like me, I know how addicted I am to social media. Forgetting the fact that don't forget the fact that I work there. That is my office, though.
Yeah.
But how often are you on social media?
That's a very funny question, because we all are basically like 90% of humans. You just find everybody on social media. You find them with a smartphone, and chances are we are all on social media. So I, for one, I am actually addicted to it.
Okay.
And it's something that's causing a concern for me, and I'm trying to work at it to to curb the number of hours I spend on social media.
Okay, well, that's you, but me, that's my office, so I cannot curb it. If I'm not there, that means I'm doing something very serious or researching about something. But there's this thing that I'm so concerned about. Like, most time if I'm on social media, my 9-year-old and my 5-year-old will just come to my back and hide.
Children naturally, they are inquisitive, and that is how they learn, by asking questions, by wanting to know more. So I guess it depends on the content you're viewing at the time. So when they come by your side and you feel it's something that may benefit them, you may allow them to watch. But of course, I would advise that if you're on sites where maybe it's all about fashion, or you're trying to view some certain content that you feel is not appropriate for their age, of course, before they get to you, you can just tell them, hey, it's mommy time.
Sometimes those things are accidental.
Yeah.
You are just scrolling through Instagram and you come across a Nicki Minaj that is twerking, and already their eyes are fixed in there.
Yeah.
How do you maneuver out of that?
Personally, it hasn't really happened to me, but I think anything can happen. Okay, so maybe I can talk about movies. I watch movies a lot, so there are times I'm watching a movie and they are there. And we get to scenes where can be some scenes that you don't want them to see. So, things like that, you just categorically tell them, just try to be stern. Yeah. okay, this is not for you. Can you just shift? Yeah. Let me not catch you watching this, okay? It's not for you. It's not now. With time, you can get to watch what you want to watch. So it's accidental, like you said, but you just have a nice way of putting it across to them that it's not suitable for their age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like most times, I usually see mommies drop their phones for their children to be playing with, and then our children nowadays are very smart, and then they will want to go into it to see.
Yeah.
Like now, assuming you have some harmful content inside that you don't really want that child to see, and then you forgot about it, and then that child picks the phone and stumble on it.
That's a tricky one. I guess all this boils down to how you have allowed your kids access your personal stuff. There are times when I can just tell my child, go get me my phone, it's on charge. And then as you're going, I tell you, don't touch anything. So I think it boils down to how you have started grooming the child from, from the age where you allow the child to use such devices. Now, it's also possible that you may be watching something or you're viewing something that is not suitable for their age, and then you leave the phone and then dash out to do something else. Well, like they will say, when we get to the bridge, we'll cross it.
Well, in your own opinion as a mom, what age do you think a child should own a phone? Because I see these days some parents are buying tab, some are buying phones, some will hide under the guise that it helps them do their homework. So what is your own opinion? What age should a
Okay,
child
you know, sometimes when we get to differentiate the tab from the phone, it's the use of the SIM card in it. Like my kids, my twins, they both have tabs. Of course, there is no SIM card in it, and then the tab is just filled with their suitable content that is suitable for them, and then we can connect them to the net so that they can download what they want from Play Store that is for kids.
Yes.
We tell them you cannot have this number of games, more than this number of games on your tab. So as it is, for this their age now, they don't really know any other thing outside those games.
Yes.
Of course, they've heard about Facebook, Twitter, but that's from school,
Yes.
because they also take computer courses, ICT courses in school. So they've told them something about social media and ways of communication. So they know that there's something called Facebook, there's something called Twitter, but they don't know how to access it.
Okay.
Now, I had to check an article, and for most of these popular platforms like the Facebook and all, the Child Right Act says 13 years
Okay.
before any child can register an account, can open an account on such media. So I even think 13 is early, if you ask me.
Yes.
Why not let's stick with the 18-year adulthood, where you know, yes,
after
the person
secondary
has attained
Yes.
maturity, because it is addictive. It is addictive. So if you allow that child play on that social media, trust me, it is really going to affect their education, whether you want to believe it or not.
Okay.
Because even as a mom, it affects some of the things I do,
Yeah,
not to
of
talk of that child. Not to talk of that child. So
Okay, so coming back to health-wise, you see that some mommies, when you put to bed newly,
yeah.
they will be playing their phone to that infant. They will play something on the phone and drop it for that baby, that it helps calm the baby down.
Yeah.
Okay, you are a scientist, technology, and we know that there are this radiation that normally affects the children negatively. So what will you tell mommies about that?
Okay, radiation affects everyone. The radiation you get from phones or from devices, you know, so you can't really curb it, so to speak. But if you must play a content for a child just because you want to calm the child's nerve, it depends on the age of the child. It's something you can do from a distance, unless the child needs to maybe really see the video or the images or the colors that come from that thing. But even for the television,
Yes.
even when you play things from the TV, it's been advised that you shouldn't do it for longer periods.
Yes.
Because children, their attention span is actually very short. So all you need to do, you play it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Give a child time, give the child room to move around. That helps more on their mental health than that thing you're actually playing.
Well,
Yeah.
that is really educating to mommies out there, those who are addicts of social media and devices, just like some of us. Well, some of us cannot really call ourselves addicts because it's actually what we work with, but still, at that, there should be a limit to how we use it or allow our children to have access to it, because nowadays everything goes on social media.
Yeah.
So we have to monitor as moms so that we will protect our young ones from growing before their age, or growing what do I say?
No, you're actually right. Growing before their
Yes,
age, yeah.
so that we'll protect them from growing before their age. So I hope we've communicated well. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe on the channel. I can see that, just like I said, this 2020 we want to make history. So help Rashida Online TV grow, and don't forget, please, it's the mom. Tell us your opinion. What do you think? What do you want us to talk about? Please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, 2020 is a year that we want to grow massively. See, we did our program outdoor, and help me thank my wonderful mommy, Missy. Until I come your way next time, follow me on my social media handle. My name remains Rashida